hackers? Because if you're looking at it, we are a vulnerable state. You're saying that our websites are vulnerable, but maybe this opportunistic attack, as you put it, of course, they've seen that, we are not really taking this with the attention that we need to take it. Then what should we do, or what do we need to do as a nation to stay ahead?
So I'll start from maybe individual level. It's probably accuracy and all that. Now, you also need to understand why attacks normally take place. There are people who also just try to review the specific way. For example, myself, one of the things that I've done consistently is that when there is a new digital product, probably like in 2013, for example, TV47 was changed, 2023, TV47 was changing its website and moving to a new website. And so what I did is I carried out penetration tests on that website. Anybody can do that from outside. And when I did that, I was even able to get into your content management system. So I informed one of you, Mr. Majanga Michael, who is here. I think he can remember the case. So I informed him that, hey, man, I'm already in your website. I'm already in your content system. I can make any changes. I can even deny you access. And then I informed him. And then he ran to the ICT guys, and those ICT guys were able to mitigate that and correct it. I've done the same with the nation paywall systems. I've done the same with also other companies, generally. So there are people with good intentions when a new product comes out. And sometimes people we get paid for that, for just identifying a vulnerability within the systems that are available out. Some companies go ahead to just pay or call you for consultancy for purposes in that case. That is a good thing. Now, one thing that you need to know is that you must always carry out your tests as an organization. Look at the equipment that you have. Right now you are on air, but it is possible for someone else to broadcast their own things or to get all the entire organization at ransom. So one of the things that we haven't done extensively as a country is to adequately carry out our penetration test and test our capacity to withhold serious attacks. Because we just set up businesses without thinking about how else can I secure my business technology-wise. You've set it up, you're running on air, but how else can I secure it? Because throughout the world, there are very many examples, including Sony Pictures, that is just maybe 1 decade ago or less, where there was a massive attack on them, and a lot of things took place as a result. We have the UK health system was hacked. We have had, even as recent as this year, 2 or 3 months ago, we had. So that penetration test is very much important at organization level. At government level, you must, the government must deliberately seek to establish cyber and look at cyber warfare as warfare. And I've given you the example of the electricity. There are so many other examples. This is a serious thing that if not looked into properly, they can, one day you will wake up and when you are in trouble, and then you find yourself in very deep trouble. So you must have both offensive and defensive mechanics for preventing and also destroying any possible attacks. All
right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mark. But in 30 seconds, as I wind up this conversation, should Kenyans be worried about what happened yesterday?
Yes.
They should?
They should be worried. Yeah, they should be worried because that was a clear indication that we are very vulnerable. Yes. So you never know what else is in that system. Probably they need to carry out a large-scale audit of the entire ICT infrastructure of the country, particularly on critical equipment like servers and all that, and see if they are good enough that can withstand future attacks. And they must be preemptive, they must be predictive. Right.
Okay. That is Mark Obar, an ICT expert, speaking to us about the hacking on government website that took place yesterday in the country. And of course, Interior PS Omolo, who is also the chairman of the National Computer and Cybercrimes Coordinated Committee, said yesterday that those responsible will face prosecution under the Computer Misuse and Cybercrimes Act